Good evening, good evening. It's about February 10th. I just got back from swimming. I just ran about 550 yards in a pool this evening, so it was pretty nice. And I'm just on my boat. Picked up one of these Budweiser Chelada Clamato La Original, 5% alcohol by volume. Nice little nightcap to wind down the evening. It's about 40 something degrees outside here on the boat, obviously. Kind of cold, but it's pretty nice. It's very clear, you can see the city and stuff, so that's nice. But yeah, boat life, huh? I love it. A lot of people are like, oh, why do you live on a boat? I absolutely love it. It's being in like a house, in an apartment, whatever. It's very sterile to me, like the walls and the HVAC system. Um, I feel really connected with nature out here, when the sun comes up, you wake up, right? Sun comes through the portholes of the boat. So you wake up with the sunrise, hear all the birds at night, sea lions. It's pretty primo, I feel like when you're in a house, like, like a house is like it protects you, right, from the elements, right? It makes a very false environment, right? You dial in your heater or your air conditioner, you pull your blinds down, you got your TV and your pictures on the wall and your carpeted floors, and I don't know, it's very sterile to me, I mean, I'm not bashing, living in a house, but, living on a boat is something I've always wanted to try doing, I've been doing it now for like almost 11 years. I didn't know I'd be doing it this long, but I'm not forced to live on a boat. That's a lot of people say, well, why do you live on a boat? I live on a boat because I want to, I love it. Get up, go sailing, paddle boarding, whatever. You get a good view of the city, the light on the water, the moon, and all that. Kind of makes you feel connected with the rest of the world, You're not just sitting in a box in a neighborhood with your HVAC system humming. Don't get me wrong, a house is super comfortable because, like I said, you can dial it in and make it like a little palace, but it still is a little too prosthetic for me. So that's why I live on a boat. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do it for. Who knows? 20 years, 30 years, 2 months, 2 years, I don't know. I guess when I find something that gives me the same satisfaction and that, I get living on a boat, then I'll do that. But I think the only other thing that would do that would be like a cabin in the woods or, a rural piece of property where I'm, connected with the life around me. Living in a cookie cutter neighborhood is not what I want to do. But for those of you that do it, my hat off to you for being able to do that. It's just not my deal. Anyways, yeah, that's that. Hopefully all is well out there in the world. I don't know. We're supposed to get some rain this week, another atmospheric river here in Northern California. Excuse me, which will bring some snow to the mountains, which will be kind of cool. But yeah, I would say in about another month from now is when I start, wishing for spring and summer. It gives you something to look forward to, sailing the San Francisco Bay and anchoring up at the island and swimming and fishing and hiking, and it's all pretty nice. But we've been pretty blessed this winter. It hasn't been too bad. It's a couple cold nights, but a couple rainy days, but it's been pretty mellow. I think maybe last year, the year before, it was really, really windy and wet and cold. So this is a nice change. But yeah, any of you out there that have any questions or concerns, thoughts about living on a boat, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Hopefully, this spring we'll get some sailing in and some footage there, and I could share that with y'all. And if any of you are in the San Francisco Bay Area and want to go sailing, let me know. Happy to take people out. I learned how to sail, basically sailing with friends, and then looking on YouTube. Started out on like a Catalina 27, and then I was on a 36-foot sailboat. Now I'm on a 40-footer, and I love to sail, so it's definitely a passion of mine. So if you ever want to learn and you're in the area, I'm happy to take people out, for the day or whatever, for a couple hours. Other than that, yeah, just kind of rolling with it. Gonna start doing some more Tahoe trips and getting up there and doing some snowboarding. Snow camping was a blast. If you watched my other video, it was cold and windy. I think we were right around almost 8,000 feet. Camped near the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail, up in Tahoe near Donner Summit. My twin brother, rolled up and brought my father, who's 80 years old, who came, and that was a joy. He still has it in him. He was the one that taught us how to snow camp, so it's always nice having him along, and then a buddy joined us. So hopefully we'll be able to get 1 or 2 more days of snow camping in this winter, and then obviously some more trips, doing some snowboarding and stuff, skiing and all that. So stay tuned. And hopefully y'all are doing well out there and life's treating you good. Remember to to keep on smiling. You know where I got that from? I met this guy. I was a bellman valet probably about 12 years ago. Let's see, no longer than that, like 13, 14 years ago. And I met a guy passing through town, and he had this kind of beat up RV, and he had this big Canadian flag on the back, and then on the front it said in big letters, "Keep on smiling." And I'm like, that's pretty cool, man. And I ended up like helping him out, finding a parking spot for him to park his RV, and we just became friends. And every time he's in town, he stops by, we hang out. He was just here a couple weeks ago. He hung out for like 3 or 4 days. It was really nice to see him. Luke, if you're listening to this, we always love having you here from Vancouver. But that's where I got the keep on smiling from. I always admired that, about him. He is a stand-up citizen, and always smiling and happy, go lucky, always nice to people and giving everyone the benefit of the doubt. So that's a good way to live your life, Just keep a smile on your face, be happy, and spread that love, and always do good for people, and try to be that positive energy in the universe. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put a movie on. I do have a TV on the boat. It's right over there. I'm going to put a movie on and enjoy some time with my dog and finish up this chelada with the Clamato. It's pretty good. And then go to bed and get up early, maybe do some paddle boarding, make some coffee, and start the day. Anyways, keep on smiling. Remember that. And we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.